Hey guys, welcome back. Let's play Chrono. Last time, we finally did it. We finally got Surge back, and in doing so, we got pretty much all of our old party members, except Kid. And Harley, now that I think about it. Anyway, we have a whole whack ton of characters and a lot of plot that we could probably discuss from the previous episode. Let's completely abandon the plot and go do, not necessarily side quests, but side events for probably the next 2 or 3 episodes. I'm not kidding. We are going to abandon our plan to get into the Dead Sea while we do anything else. First up, let's return to Marbule in Homeworld. I believe the trigger for this is getting access to Surge. As soon as we get Surge back and we come here, Marbule is different. Marbule is a village filled with love and happiness. That's the guy from another world who threw a rock at me last time. Thanks for that, bud. Let's go talk to everybody. Hey, look at that. We got the shop in both worlds now. Where's the other guy? I guess we don't really need a separate shop for all the buffs and debuffs since every shop has that, but I talked to you yet? Never been so happy in my life. Well, isn't that great? They've continued to use the theme from the ship, which is kind of different. Work together toward a common goal. Never knew work could be so satisfying. Alright, we've got Lucky... What? What are you talking about? What's going on here? Oh, I see. Luckiest guy in the world. Seems like a couple of these guys have hooked up. Well, isn't that nice? And his buddy over here is jealous. Village is going to be fabulous. Alright, you can... Okay, we'll go in there first. I was going to try and go up the ladder, but... I like this place. I'm making it my home. Oddly enough, yeah, it was his home in the other world too, but he liked being there and left alone. So he's going to open up holes in it so that he can be happy. This world's a lot happier than another world. Would you stop doing that and go up the ladder? Thank you. Thought you could get over across there, but I guess not. There's a cross there. Does that say anything? Nope, it doesn't. Okay, fine. Yeah, this place is interesting. There's actually a lot of important aspects to coming here that makes a bunch of changes. And it's Fargo. You were great that time. I remember that one. Remember when you... Oh, yeah. And they're laughing at all their bad times together before. Enough already. You promised you wouldn't tell. Apparently they've made up. Whatever. Game's weird at times. You wouldn't think that they would be on such great terms considering their past, but... What do you do now? Well, that was the guy who helped out Toma before, and this is Toma the Explorer. Working toward a common goal. Time to settle down instead of going on bogus expedition. Words are hard. See? Even he's having trouble with them. Audacious expeditions. Ah, I see. Someone else has found a new friend to settle down with. Thanks. The friend of yours. This is Surge. Toma's wife. Why are you embarrassed to have a wife? This game's weird. Anyway, if you talk to him a second time, things happen. Used to use this, but I want you to have it now. The Quill and Papyrus Frame. And she's going to blush in the corner. This guy is important. You're in luck. I'll sell you my handcrafted Master Hammer for 10,000 G. There's no way to haggle him down, but if you didn't do the Save Marbule side quest, this guy doesn't show up and you're never able to get the Master Hammer. Which, if you remember, there was something we were talking to Smith about at one point. Someone needed a better hammer. Anyway, we will get to that in due time. But first, there's a reason I have brought Irenes with me in the party. You're the doctor's assistant. Prove yourself worthy one day. Doctor is a great man. Took a look at my cut a second ago and it's completely healed. He tried to give you the wrong medication. You talked to the witch doctor a second time with Irenes in the party. Something I wish to give you. Parents entrusted it to me long ago. Modder and fatter? Accents are funny. Pray that you will find this useful when you find someone you wish to protect. Do not use it to harm others. The Siren Song, her level 7 tech. Let me out. Yep. Not a whole lot of story there, but I guess it's a thing. After coming in here once, you want to go right back in, because as soon as you do, you talk to this guy. And congratulations, you are the 100th visitor to Marbule, village filled with love and happiness. I don't believe you can miss out on this, as long as you decide to come back and talk to him the second time into the village. Here's a souvenir, the one and only Full Revival. Full Revival, I believe, is white only. I have reset up Surge's elements. Let's see if we can find that. Where's that for Full Revival at? I know it's white in it. Is it at the bottom? I missed it. Where was it? There it is. Yes, it is white only. You can put it lower if you want. I just have so many elements that I actually want to put on, and these are none of the ones I really care to have on. But yeah, it's a diminish, magnify, negate magic, Full Revival. Bunch of stuff. Still going to keep the regular revivals going. Lots of debuffs, some healing, some turn elements, more debuffs and buffs. And we got Ultranovas up here, more Ultranovas, and the Saint Summon. I will be putting that to use to collect all the different things, the shiny materials in a little bit, but we'll get there eventually. Next, I'm going to change my party real quick. We'll just throw anybody in there. It doesn't matter who. We're going to go over here, and we're going to talk to this thing. Now, this only happens if you put the use the ice breath on the hotspot in another world. It's impossible for a human to pull out. Now, you can go to this at one point, and in my head, it's impossible for a human. Groibik is the perfect solution to this. Let's go bring him in, and he's stronger than anyone else. Hi, Starkey. Yeah, a bunch of your party members stick around here. And for some reason, that doesn't trigger anything. Groibik's not human. Shouldn't he do it? No, instead of Groibik, you're actually looking for Potil. Potil is required here. Once you get Potil, leave it to me. What now? Hello, Wait a minute, I know that accent. I'm watching you. Did you still... Is that Glenn? Turnip. They just gave up at this point, as far as the names go. They just gave up. Thou didst pull me out. I shall join you. And he has... Yeah, he forces his way into your party. He has Frog's accent from the previous game. He's... there. That's about it. He's a reference back in the idea that he has the same accent. A bunch of your party members will hang around here now. Some will hang out on the pirate ship. There's Draggy. Or friends. I think Starkey was also here earlier. I don't know. There he is. Hi, Starkey. Places out of this world. Funny. But yeah, a bunch of our characters will hang out at different points. And yeah, let's switch somebody else into the party here. Let's put in Neofeo. Now, burn over here to Sky Dragon Isle. And if you remember when we were here before, this monster was chasing this butterfly. And that's it. For some reason, you have to go up these stairs and then come back. And then when you head down here, this guy will be stationary. Help. Huh? What? You can have this. Apparently, the butterflies didn't like to be chased by that monster, and we saved them somehow? I have no idea how this works. We get Bam Bam Bam. So, there's that. It's her level 7 tech. Yeah, some of these... That's the extent of the characterization in the scenes involving Neofeo in the game. Recruiting her, and that. They really didn't need 45 fucking characters in this game. They really, really didn't. Alright, next stop is Termina. Let's bring a couple of characters here. Bring Greco and Skelly first. We will do some stuff, and then we'll do some other stuff. There's basically, that's all this episode is going to be, as well as a few other episodes while I collect all this stuff. Who did I say I was putting in? Skelly and somebody else, and Greco. Luckily, they are right next to each other. Let's go on in. Go up here to Skellys House. Or Skelly. You won't say anything to the grandmother in this world. Over here, though, Grandma's been worried sick ever since the poor army took her grandson away. Hope he's all right. Oh, sorry, I'm in the wrong bloody hell. I looked at the Greco ones and talked to the person in his house. So I was like, okay, wrong one. We need to go to the bar. I know what I'm doing. Let's go to the bar. No, already did that. Let's go to the bar. Now, Skelly has been talking all game long about something in particular that he likes to eat. You bring Skelly, hot mama. Want to have some of your squid gut pasta. Out of supplies because of the fuss around here. That's uncool. Let me try to cook something up for you anyhow. How's it taste? Never thought I'd ever eat pasta this good again. I remember a boy long ago who loved the same dish. He'd keep on eating more and more until I was afraid that he'd drop from eating too much. He got pretty fat because of it. Wonder where that boy is now. cry too hard, you're gonna turn the turn that what? Tear water pasta? Oh, okay. Always remember this place and your cooking. So yeah, he remembers coming here as a kid. Now, I think he said that he had a good physique in this version, or like the Another World version. And Skelly now remembers Honor Roll, his level 7 tech. But yeah, I think he said he was athletic. Never waste his life ever again. So I think what the idea is that in Another World, he became part of the circus and he was an agile, person. And then in this world, he was just a fat kid who ate too much. I think that's what they're going for. I always get confused because I never remember, when we first got him, I was like, I thought he was fat. I thought that was somewhere in the dialogue somewhere that he was really heavy. And then it turned out, I think they said that he had like a great physique or something. Whatever, doesn't matter. It's weird. There's no other characterization with Skelly there. What brings you here? Shouldn't come here on a whim. Last night, a man's spirit appeared at my bedside. His name was Getz. Probably another lost soul still attracted to this world. In any case, it's nothing concerning you. Run along home. Seems that man's spirit has arrived. And apparently possessed the old lady. What are you doing here? Been a while. Waiting here for you for a long time. Finally arrived as I hoped. Looks of it, Ramona is doing well. Gotta tell you. Oh? That's the thing with the past. There was something I chose. You have no need to feel regret. Only worry was how Ramona was doing. Now I feel relieved. Since my death, you have carried out my will for me. My spirit still lives on within. Carry it with you, and gradually your sorrows will fade away. Farewell. And for doing that, you get his level 7 tech, Gravedigger. And yeah, there was apparently a bunch of ideas to do with Getz, like even an item to do with Getz in the code somewhere, but it got cut for time, or I don't know, it got cut and it never really made it into the game. Because that's the extent of Greco's characterization. Sure, he can rest in peace, thanks you. Now run along. You should be thanking me. You're no longer being possessed or haunted by a ghost. Okay, we've swapped up the party and threw Viper in here. I threw Karshan because why not? Now that's locked. You bring Viper here, something that was left here for you. And with that, the door is unlocked. Push against the left wall, you and your hidden basement. And here you get more Dragon Rider. As I close my eyes, a vision of the golden emblem, standing even the most biting of winds, comes back to life. Oh, glorious days, come back to me once again. Viper has received Flag Bearer, his level 7 tech. More importantly, you receive Dragon's Glory. Now, this used to be the best thing you could possibly do, because if you went back in here, in the original version, it would activate the same cutscene all over again. You would get additional flag bearers and additional Dragon's Glories. They have removed this bug from the remaster, but if you're playing the other one, all you have to do is walk in, stand on the spot again with Viper in the party, you get the same cutscene, you speed through it, and then you get more of the same items. Which are actually nice to have, because I guess we might as well put your special sword on you, Viper's Venom. The Dragon's Glory gives you 3 to attack, 2 to magic attack, and 3 to hit percentage. It's basically a better version of the Dragoon's Gauntlet. None of my characters happen to be equipping it at the moment. Who has the Dragoon's Gauntlet on? Who did I put it on? I think it's on Fargo still, isn't it? Yes. I found it eventually. Yeah, it's basically a better version than that in every way. And duplicating a whole bunch of them was really cool before. But sadly, they have cut that ability. That's one of the things I'm not a big fan of when it comes to remasters that cut out a lot of the bugs. Like the game-breaking ones, yes, sure, cut those out. But a lot of the exploits, I like keeping those in because those are just fun to play with. And it gives you the opportunity, if you want to just speed through things, it's like, okay, here's a nice exploit that can speed me through everything and I just don't even have to pay attention, if that's how I'm feeling like playing the game at that time. Anyway, what else are we gonna do here? Okay, one more. Let's go into Shadow Forest here. And we will bring Fungi. Now, there's an interesting note that I have about all the different characters that we encounter in this game and how very few of them have a lot of story. The little minute amounts of story that we get, it's almost kind of the same extent of what you might see in a shonen anime or like some kind of probably a battle anime is probably what you get it in, shonen style, where you just encounter these characters, you have an interesting story about them for, the day, and then you move on and you never see them again. The amount of story that a lot of the characters have in this game, a lot of the side characters, you could basically fill a decent anime series with just have Surge's main party consisting of the characters that probably should have just been there for like the main ones that actually have characterization, have them as the party, and then go and visit all these other characters. They could have made an anime about this game. Wait, what? There's a mushroom growing here. Looks about right. Never seen this kind before, but maybe I can return to normal if I eat it. Eat it. What? Daddy, no. That's not Fungi's portrait. I haven't done anything to affect any of the other portraits with mods other than Dark Surge, so I don't see how this one would change. I think that's just a glitch. But yeah, this is Fungi's dialogue, not Surge's. You almost gave me a heart attack. You're not going to eat your own children, are you? You're my offspring from my spores. We're coming with you. And we receive Fungi's level 7 tech, Myconoids. Yay, for useless things that I'll never use. For characters that I'll never use. Anyway, I think that's pretty much... you know what? We'll do one more. There's only one more left in Homeworld before we head off to another world to explore more. So I will just meet you over in Arnie Village, and we can take care of the last few things. Okay, here's something else for you along the way. I ran into an enemy group and I actually built up enough element power to use it, so Surge's level 7 tech, which is learned automatically, is called Flying Arrow. And you'll notice when equipping the Masamune, he has an image of Masa and Mune kind of in the background as he performs the tech. If you're not equipping the, whatever it is, the Master Mune, you don't get that. You get just a larger version of Surge. Okay, as you might expect, we are going to bring Lena and Potil back to Arnie Village, as one might expect. Let's see. Let's go talk to the other Lena here. Get Surge back. You seem different. Well, I'm not a cat anymore, so that's good. Feels as if you're distancing yourself from me. I've already got you in the party. What more do you want? I just want you to be safe. I know. Let me give you this, Potil. You take care too. Do my best. And we get her level 7 tech unleashed. Just have to bring Potil to talk to Lena. And if you bring Lena to talk to her grandmother from another world, we get another scene. Wait, you're not Lena, but you look so much like her. Technically, she is. Wouldn't be surprised if you were her twin. So many oddities in the world. I am Lena too, but it's hard to explain. Don't fret, Grandma. I'm sure Surge will explain to you one day. Don't give her a heart attack now. Lena tells me that you still remember the promise you two made. This is referring to the promise I told you to agree to make the right decisions when you first got to Opasa Beach. After collecting the Komodo scales, you met on the beach with Lena and I told you to give specific answers. You did not do those specific answers. This cutscene doesn't happen, and you do not, but this was one of them. I will never forget this day. There was another one in there. Anyway, you get her level 7 tech, Maiden's Faith. Woo! Fight an animal with that. Put it to good use. Okay. Doesn't say anything about that. And there's one more character we need to bring in here. So let's go grab that character. This one's not required, but it gives you an indication on what you're supposed to do when we go to Arnie in another world, which is how we'll start off the next episode. That's too fast. I cannot control that at all. Yes, this one. Trouble remembering which house leads to what on the right side for some reason. Alright, let's go talk to the fisherman. Been hearing voices in my head.
I hear voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand.
Anyway, something about praying to Lazari, Ori, and Licky. You remember a long time in the past, when we first got to another world, there were 3 cats huddled around a certain straw doll. Pay attention to the order here. Lazari, Ori, Licky. Anyway, it's pretty much... Oh. Even if you had Eternal Eye, blah, blah, blah. You're overworked. Aren't we all? Yeah, that's pretty much all the time we have for this one. Next time, we will have moved over to another world, and we will be doing very much the same thing, bringing random characters to talk to themselves and other people, and getting a bunch of level 7 techs. But anyway, that's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.